So hi everyone. So now we are going to discuss about how to use the cloud formation to deploy the infrastructure, to create a infrastructure and all. So imagine like there is a stack, create stack. That create stack will create the resources. Create stack means like we are creating the stack while creating a stack in many ways. So I will explain how to write this template later on. But just now we are understanding how to execute the template, how to manage the template in cloud formation. So this is we are talking about existing infrastructure. For this, like a template is ready. If you have already template, how to execute the template. If you want to use some sample templates provided by the AWS, if you want to create your own template right now on in cloud formation itself, so there is a three options. So let me go with the template. I have already template. The template you can keep it in S3 storage and you can use the URL. That is the option number one. And you can also use the template ready in your desktop. You can browse the desktop template and you can go to the templates where the templates we are copying. So this is the I have the some templates location. So here we have something like server deployment related templates. Okay. If I go here, I can browse the template file and you can use say like next. Just you can give the stack name. Stack name is unique and it is most important because you can update the stack name based on the stack only. So here you can update the tags if you want, otherwise you can ignore, and role also if you want, you can provide, otherwise you can ignore. And while executing the stack, there is some options like rollback or personally preserve successfully provided resources. That means like see roll back all stack resources. Suppose like for example you want to create some server or some services or some so many like 4 or 5 components you are deploying using one template. Suppose in case one like if one thing is failed, you want to roll back the entire resources. That is this option. So I don't want to remove everything, even one is failed. So that is the second option. Let just you can our business will give us like what need to do and all. So but the based on the requirement, based on the resources, what you are creating, what you are managing. So that is the one more most important thing is role and preserve the resources. Then also stack policy. You want to create any policy like only specific person to execute or like that some specific policies or rollback configuration. Like for example, you are trying to install the services. If the services is not enabled within 10 minutes, you can roll back. And also you can get alarm also, like someone need to receive the alarm also if you want. So like that you can configure some this thing and notification. If once it is stack is completed, someone need to receive the alert. Someone need to receive the alert. That is, you can enable the SNS notification system so that SNS will take care of that. So that is the one more important. Now coming to stack creation options, like timeout, like while creating, like the number of minutes before the stack creation timeout. So the timeout of the stack creation, like while creating the stack, if after 3 minutes it is failed and it is revert back like that. So like some options, these are not that much important, but you need to understand what exactly we are doing, like specify the template. Then you can go with the specify the stack details, then configuring the stack, then it is going to create the stack. That's all. Then if you need any parameter, if you need means like if there is any parameter you mention in the stack, then only it will give you. So that is the one thing. Then this is review. Then after reviewing, just you can say select this, and the template has been changed. CloudFormation detected change between the template updates and on this operation where, okay, bless you. So here you can go with the stack creation. So now the stack creation is in progress. That means like you can see the status, like you can go to the stack information. The stack is clearly saying it is in progress and then it is created. There's some information about the stack. Also, you can see the events like what it is doing in behind. In behind of your stack, it is doing something first. It is creating the, it is in progress, it is in progress, EC2 in progress. So every second resource is initiated to create. So we can see the how the status. If something it is missing, it is going to fail. If everything is okay, like that means whatever the parameters in that script, the in that template. For example, if RHEL, the key is not there, it is going to fail. This is not there, it is going to fail. If something wrong in this image, it is fail. Like some of the definitely this is going to fail. Why it is going to fail? Can someone tell me why it is going to fail?
Okay, so yeah, Shubham this side.
Yes,
Uh, so like we need to give the properties, the parameters that are important because we have four things: resource, resource name, resource type, and resource properties. So whatever the parameters that we need that are important while
here
creating the
parameter we are not mention any in this is in this template. We are not maintain any parameters, input
yeah,
parameter. We are directly giving the values.
yeah.
Is the type is not matching?
Exactly. The type is the S3. S3 agent is coming and trying to create the server. Definitely it is going to fail because S3 agent is always looking for S3 related stuff. So
Okay, the
definitely
like
100%
parameter.
going to fail, but why it is not going to fail, we need to check. But maybe we provided the same stack or some other one. So the agent is the mandatory thing. So let we see.
Okay, okay, got the point. Because we create the instance in EC2 and we are writing over there S3, so definitely it will fail because of the unlike parameters.
Yeah, but it is success. I
Uh,
don't know. We need to check
yeah,
this.
yeah, got the point.
But in the instant, but what key we what I mean like what kind of template we use, like let me check that. So suppose if I go to the stack, if I go to the template, suppose like I'm not using that template. I'm using different template. Look like. Can you see this? Whatever I open here is not the same one. Maybe this I opened and I have not saved that. You understand what I mean?
Yes, here is S3 and there you have written S2, EC2. So that's why.
Actual script is just EC2 only. That's why it is
Yes,
success. Maybe I
yes,
open this file, I modified, and I may not save this content. Yesterday we did some while working, we did some modifications, right? I may not be saved this. Actual result is EC2 only, maybe. Yeah. So anyhow, you guys understand, right? Like stack info and events, what it is doing, you can clearly see everything, what at what time it is initiated and how it is, what it is doing, and everything you can see. Like what resources it is created, the resource name is this one, under this instance type is this one. So output, we are not mention any output in the program, so definitely it will not display. And parameters, we are not pass any parameters, and we like the template, what template do you have. So this is the one more important. And also change set. Change set means like, see, change set is the this is the most important part. So whatever the changes you want to set, some changes in the program you want to set, yes, you can use the change set. We will talk about this. So in the meantime, if you go to the template, and you can also go here and you can see the design also, how the design in the template design, like how it is like design. If you have two or three components, how is the design and all. You can see the each property of this also depends on. You can also link up with any other components like a security group. You can add like that. So here, like here, subnet properties and the network interfaces. So you can see all this information. So if you see here, like this is the actual template. Okay, this is the actual template in behind. So we'll talk about that, but at least outline you understand. So outline you understand how to execute the template. So as of now, how to execute the template, that's all. So while executing the template, so how to, that means how to create the template that we will discuss, how to execute the template, just to go to the stacks and you can create a new stack. You can create a new stack and with existing resources, import resources, new stack. Let me go with the new stack and use templates. You can go with the AWS provided templates if you want. Otherwise, you can create your own template. You can create your own template. So you can just go to the template creation. Then I want to create some templates using existing infrastructure, existing design. So I want to create a one server. Suppose I want to create a one elastic IP, just to drag and drop, so that the template is automatically creating. Template is automatically creating. So you can take this template and you can try to understand what it is doing. You guys understanding? So this is the one more way I will explain. I will explain about this. Okay. So then once you like you know like one option we understand, we are trying to execute the templates, right? While executing the template, so you just go here and create stack, create stack. While creating template ready, you understand, use this, understand this also you understand, and you can create your own design also, you understand. In this scenario, you can just drag and drop is the one option. Otherwise, you know the template, you have the template in your hand. You can just go to the template S3 bucket creation. You just go to template creation, copy the template, and you can just paste here and you can execute. You can check this. Can you see this right mark? You can validate whether the syntax is correct or not. If everything is okay, then you can go here. There is a create stack option. Then you can just, it is taking you to the S3. It is creating a one entry also in S3. Then you go to the next, then go to the stack name. You can give S3, S3, anything but stack name. Just go next. Then you can go to the permissions, and this just now I explained everything is same as it is while executing the template. Then you are all set to go and create the template. So now you are very clear about how to create how to, how to provide the input as a program, like the script, the templates. So that is the second option. It is creating without any issue. It's going on. So then coming to um, then coming to So now that it's done, it's done. So if you see S3 bucket, there is a S3. So when the bucket name is when IT20, right? So when IT20. So when IT20 is the bucket name I created. If you see here, just now this bucket is on 26. This thing is created 26. Okay. So now you are very clear about you can do many things here, like now we are not blind. At least if you go to the any project and all, so I can see some people, they are going to the project, they are completely blank face and they are struggling like anything. So but we are very strong, so don't worry. So but environment wise, definitely there is some changes and we need to work on that based on the environment requirement. But good thing is here we are learning 1 hour, but in company it is 3 months project, 2 months project. So we have the time over there. The task is big, the time is also you have, but you know how to do, you know how to understand, and how to manage. If someone, your seniors or existing infrastructure also, you can understand now. So that way, this is very helpful. I hope everyone understand how to create the stack, how to create the stack. So if you don't want how to delete, if you delete this stack, make sure the resource also will delete. But I don't want resource to be deleted if stack is deleted. In that case, we need to provide some entry in the script itself that there is a return equal to no, like that. I will tell you what exactly it is. But you understand the meaning, right? Sometimes if someone is deleted stack, but still I don't want to deleted the resources. I don't want to delete the resources, so we can keep some entry in program itself. Okay, and also you can enable the, for this stack you can enable the termination protection also. Do you remember, like in server level there is a termination protection? Here also you can keep it your termination protection. It will not allow you to delete directly until you have one more choice. Okay, you can disable and delete. There is a one more choice we have. Okay, so that is the one more most important. Please go ahead. Any questions here, anyone?
Even after the creation of the instance for the same template, we can update the code, sir. I mean, like to
Exactly, that's
avoid
what
the
we will
termination.
come to that. We will come to that point. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the update, stack update. Okay, we'll come to that point. But you understand the meaning, how to create the stack, how to delete the stack, and what is the stack, and how to see the all stack information and template and output and change set. I will explain. This is very much important. Before proceeding, any questions, anyone? Everyone good, right? So now coming to update the this is update the stack. Updating stack means, just now you are asking me to update the stack, right? If you go to the stack update, that means you can modify the updated script. You have already another script and you can use that another template or edit template. You can modify, like you can do many things. You understand what I mean? While modifying the while updating the template, we have three ways. Updating template means you are updating the resources in the program. That means, suppose if I go to the next, so I want to update some parameters if there is any in the new program. I want to add some tags, or for example, suppose env environment equal to dev environment. I am updating one tag now. So I'm updating some tag. Otherwise, you can use this different AMI also existing role. So you have many things. So, but here the most important thing is two things. One is the parameters. The second one is the tag. Otherwise, you can use the new template. Will give the more changes if you need. Everyone with me?
Sir, could you please repeat this last line again?
Which one?
The thing that you just told us. Could you please repeat it
Yeah.
again?
So that means, like, while implementing this, right? So the stack, what we are doing exactly, we are modifying the stack. We are selecting the stack and updating the stack, right?
Right. Yeah. Right.
What is the meaning of updating the stack? The meaning of updating stack is just not updating only stack. The updating stack, the meaning is you are modifying the resources in the template.
Right.
Let's take example, you created 20 GB space and now you can update the stack by increasing 30 GB.
Okay.
You got it? That means you are
Yes.
by updating the stack, you are updating the resources.
Okay.
So this we can do three ways. One is you can modify the existing one, you can replace the different template, you can edit the design and modify.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Got the.
So now coming to, now I'm proceeding with preparation of templates. Then you can go next, then next. Then I'm updating one parameter, that is environment equal to environment equal to dev environment. I'm just modifying. I want to add the tag here by modifying this script. You understand? I'm updating the tag by adding the new parameter, that is tags. Got it? I'm updating the stack to update the tags. Got it or not?
Yeah, got it.
So then it is updating. This is the one. So before going to that, let me see what is the tags. What are the tags applied for this server? Then we will see the new tag. So I opened another window, and I'm going to my server, EC2 server. I'm checking is there any tags. So the tags are these, like instance, and then it is created something. But you don't know what kind of environment it is. You want to update that environment using the template. You understand? So then you can modify. That's all. It is updating. It is updating this thing. So I hope everyone clear. If anyone not clear, let me know.
So, sir, this template must be having some kind of checks, right? That whatever resources are existing, whatever modification we have done, that only it should be taken care of rather than touching other. Of course, there should be some kind of check, right?
That is up to our capability writing the program. What you need to update. You can add the new resources. You can modify the existing resources. Everything is included our template.
Yeah, now just for instance, like there is one template, one resource defined in the template where you say that, okay, this is for EC2 creation, right? So EC2 is already like existing, right? We are just touching or changing the template to increase the volume size, right? So, but the EC2 is already created, right? So what I'm saying is there should be some kind of checks there must be in the somewhere, right, where it is checking that this resource also already exists, and then it's supposed to touch only the portion which has been modified, correct?
Exactly, whatever we need. That's why, if there is a one or two changes, what we can do, we can update from the existing template. Whatever we can update from the existing template, that we can do. So if there is no, if there is no updating, this means, like, just So that is the one option. Second option is you can create the big template changes. If there is a many changes in this template, you can only change some parameters, like only parameter you can change, and tags you can change some parameters like AMI you can change, role, that means IAM role you can change. That's all you can able to change with existing one. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
But I
Sir,
don't want. Yeah.
this will be updated in the existing template. I mean, like we can see the update in the template also.
A template is not updating. The
Okay.
template will not update. Like we just did. Yeah, I understand your question. That good question. Okay. So if you go to the template, that for out of the template, template is same. You
Okay.
are not updating the template. You are updating the stack
Okay. Okay.
by adding the parameter. You got it, or still confused?
Got it. Got it, sir.
So I don't want the existing template. This is the one you can replace the template. You want a different template with different parameters and all. You can use the existing resource. It is adding the extra. Like that, you can modify the templates. So we are understanding about template, like how to create, how to delete, how to update, right? You guys understand or
Here
still
also, sir,
confusion? Yeah.
a replace also it will not affect the template, right? Only a stack will be replaced, right, sir?
Yeah, stack will be replaced. Yes, stack will be
Okay.
replaced, and you can also spend more time. You can try also with replacing changing some changes in the stack and that. So that is the one more important. I'm telling you, like if you spend 10 days time, 10 days completely, morning to evening, on only CloudFormation, still it is worth, really worth of spending time on this CloudFormation. So that is
So,
that is the one
uh,
thing. Yeah.
sir, so just to clarify, if I understood you correctly, there is no change in the design of the template. It's just we are like uh, suppose we are just changing, updating the resources that we have deployed in that particular template. That is, although however the design of the template is same, right?
Yeah, design of the template will not change.
Yeah, design of the template will not change. Only the resources, the CPU utilization, and the number of users. All these type of resources are changing. That's it. We are
Yes, that is with new template. Yes.
fixing. Oh,
So then coming to stack actions, edit termination protection, you understand just now, right? View triple results means what it is created. So like the trip detection enable you to detect whether the stack actual configuration differ, or is there anything is there. That means like whatever the stack configuration and your template, is there any difference, it will detect. If there is any difference, it will detect. Okay. So the stack difference and all. So that is the one thing you understand, right? So detect a drip. Detect a drip means like it will where it will show. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the change we did, right? So that's what it is showing. So and also you can change it. This is the change create change set. This I will explain. This is very much important for current this thing. So then import resources into the stack, import resources into the stack. So you can, so I'm not sure this, actually I never done. So import resource, during the import operation, you can create the change set import this thing. Import means like what, once we create the change set, then we will do this actually. The change set means like suppose like I want to do some changes after some time. So like that we can enable the change set and all. I will explain about the change set. So let we see first of all, like the rest of the things. So view application manager. Even this is new they added. I don't know what exactly this is. Systems manager. There is application they added. Okay. So every batch I need to update something myself, because every time there is a lot of things they are changing. So application information, CloudFormation in sync, and what it is like, resources and monitoring, and application manager means I'm not sure. I need to explore this. Okay, what this application manager will do? Maybe this template manager, not sure. That means whatever the resources, medium system manager operations. So I think look like if there is any alarms and all, it will whatever the resources we created using this template, those resource monitoring, those resource management, the application manager, right? So whatever the resources, the previously the this is the only CloudFormation template manager, like stack manager. This is the by using that stack we created some resources, right? Those resources management. So the server running, so go to building console. Above from this you can go here and you can resource timeline, execute the run book. So on top of this server you want to do something, see resize instance. You understand what I mean? It's really amazing features they added. You guys are understanding? So I want to modify the instance, I want to go to the different instance. You understand? So, and also you can provision the provisioning, what it is updated, what are the changes happened from beginning, you can understand. And compliances, is there any compliances are there? Compliances means like, compliances means something you miss in that, or that insufficient data. So that means non-compliance rule, there is insufficient data provided to this instance. And also you can monitor the because while creating this instance we are not enabled the monitoring. If you remember, the template don't enable any monitoring. So if you enable the monitoring, you want to enable the monitoring, here you need to provide the monitoring parameter. You understand? If it is enabled, then you can monitor this thing. So just you can spend some time here, like what it is doing, and all this is all application related. Okay, so run books means we will talk about run books. Like you can run the some like predefined programs on top of this. Predefined programs means we have like create image out of this, like patching, application patching you can do. Like so many predefined programs are there, we can run those programs based on requirement. Okay, so that is the restart instance. So if you go here, restart instance, and you can apply any role, like a role for this run, and you can confirm. That's all. So then let's see what it does. You can monitor what it does. So like for example, if you go here, instance, like whatever the instance we created, right? So the instance, you can also monitor this, the resources, meaning see this is down, you don't see any server is running. So, and also stack also will give you any information, I think no. So only the stack related, only stack is giving you only stack related. So this is little more provisioning details, and your server provisioning details. You can see the server. So if you go to the server, where can you find where it is rebooted? There is a monitoring. So you can see the get logs. You can see the server is kernel server is rebooted and all. So, and also you can see the where you can find the other source, like when the server is rebooted and all. If you remember cloud trail. But we can set up the monitor. If you set up the monitor, you will get the alert. But we miss that monitoring, right? So create metadata. We did something here in 23.941, right? So maybe you will see little bit of time it will take to display the resource. Okay. So, but you guys are understanding what's going on, right? So whatever the stack we updated, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, please continue. Yeah, continue.
You guys understanding, right? So
Yes,
here
yes.
whatever the resources we created using stack. So there is a systems manager option. In this, like we have lot of things in this application manager. In this application manager, we created that application, right? So by using the template that we are monitoring. So that is nothing to do with the cloud stack. That is different. So that they just provided the option. You can also monitor your application like that. Okay, that we will discuss. But as of now, the stack operation is this one. Okay, so please go ahead. Any questions here up to like stack before going to change set? Change set is really important. So that is the one, and yeah, that's all about how to execute the program. That's all. Execute the existing program. So you have already programmed how to execute. Suppose you don't have program like how to run the stack, you can create the stack. You don't have template ready. You don't want to use the existing template. You want to create your own design. Create a template and you can just drag and drop. Now we are understanding how to create the template. How to create the template means this template you can write in the just notepad. You can write in the notepad or wordpad or anywhere, and you can write this template in two formats. One is the Java JSON format, that is Java. JSON format means Java. So there is a yeah, there is a Java and Java something like JSON format and OAML format. We have OAML format, two formats. So in these two formats, we can do all these things. So please go ahead. Any questions here? Anyone? Any confusion? Everyone with me? YAML format, we'll talk about that. Okay. So how to write this program means, so this is the big challenge now. So the first challenge is like, you need to understand how to write the template, first of all. So you need to start brackets. That is the one thing. So in that inside the bracket, what need to write? So what need to write means like these two are the not mandatory. So you can ignore. Otherwise, you can just one time if you type, second time if you type, for fifth time, then you remember that. The description, quotations, and create template. That's all, you are all set. So then resource name, resource type, and properties of the resource. We need to remember these all the steps. So if you want multiple parameters, then you need to start the bracket. That's all. So only these brackets you need to remember. So it is very hard to remember these brackets. That's why we go for the OAML script. You understand? If you convert this JSON script into the YAML format, there is a URL also. You can go to the OEA JSO JSON to YAML. If you go to the JSON to YAML conversion, you can go to the JSON format and you can go here. You don't want to see the brackets now. This is the same program you can use for the OAML. In this, if you see this OAML script, you can clearly understand what you are creating. Suppose you are creating EC2, right? EC2, right? So anyone, any questions now? Everyone with me?
Just they have removed the brackets and the semicolon at the end in by
Yeah,
and
yeah. So that means these two are not mandatory, so you can remove that. Now resource name, resource type, and properties of the resource. Without giving property, how it will create? Definitely we need to give the property. So this is the program. So by looking the brackets, even I am also not comfortable with these brackets and all. So sometimes it's not that much easy what I am talking, but definitely it is the easy. It is only people are doing, so we can definitely do that. right? It is not like the people whoever is not able. It is not like I don't know how to say like so. ఏదేమైనా మనుషులు చేయగలిగేదే కాబట్టి మనం కూడా చేయగలం. So definitely we can do that. So only thing is we need to spend little bit more time. That's all. So, but it is worth. It is really worth because that is the way. If you spend 20 hours, I mean 50 hours of your time every month, you are getting 50,000. Imagine how big deal. If you spend 50 hours of your time, 50,000 you are getting. It's big. It's really big opportunity. If you spend 1,000, you can 100 hours, you'll get like really 100. But these 50 hours, you should focus like 100%, not even 99%. So that's the way life works. Even in US also, people are getting by working on these templates and all. Like people are getting 250K. 250K is really big, like double of the normal salary. 280K also people are getting. So that how much we have at least opportunity to, okay, if we have the scope, like if we read, we will get something, right? So any questions here, anyone? So this is the one more way approach, like how to get the template. So you don't know how to write the program, leave about. So that is the one option. The second option is you don't know, you don't want to do that also. You just go here and you can drag and drop, you will get the template. If I want to create a elastic IP, just to go here. Otherwise, I want to create the one template like S3 related. So if I go, I want to create a bucket. Suppose, for example, I want to create a bucket. You just create tag, go here and template to design. You can go to the S3 here. You can go to the S3. S3 is just a bucket, drag and drop. You can see the template is created by AWS itself. So you want the JSON format? Yes, you can select. If you want, I don't want JSON, I want YAML format, you can do that. If you take this YAML output, you can clearly understand. So this is the template. Up to this part, you no need of this. This part is the location of the template, here or here or here, that XY coordinates. So we don't care about that. You can remove them. So these two are also optional, right? These two are optional. You no need of that. Then the program is, this is the resource name, and the type of the resource, and properties of the resource. This is also metadata we no need. You need to provide only properties of the bucket. The bucket name equal to whatever the bucket name, that's all. So bucket, bucket, bucket name equal to bucket name, okay, equal to bucket name, whatever the bucket name you want to provide, that thing we need to provide. So here these things, like how to get this value, like see what is the name, capital letter or small letter, or what can I provide here exactly. Otherwise, like bucket name equal to KVR tech labs. So I can give this. So that means how to provide this, what parameters this and what keywords and all we need to know. You understand what I mean? Hidendra, you got it?
Yeah, sir.
It is easy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we need to make ourselves easy. Once we go in company, there is a time, there is a lot of time they will give. Support is there, team support is there, Google is there, many things. Only the challenge is interview. In interview, you can tell them, yes, I know this thing. So they will ask you some like how you updated stack and some questions like we'll understand that as well. But at this time we are just trying to understand how to execute the templates, how to find out the templates, how to work on the templates. So any questions here about JSON and YAML, whichever you comfortable, you can select your own template. That same thing. Otherwise, you can use the other one. So whichever you want. So that is the second thing. Anyone, any confusion? Mahendra, you are understanding?
Yes. Yeah.
You are good, right? Yeah. So these are all are the just you just spend some time. The rest of the time you need to spend because I can't able to write the programs and all. I can help you only how to execute, how to write, how to start and all. So the second thing is the most important thing is the parameters, right? What parameters you want to give and all. Only AWS documents we need to follow. Like for example, CLOUD cloud formation template for S3 bucket creation. So you just need to go to the CloudFormation AWS latest document. Okay. So you can go to the document. So they will give you the complete information. AWS will give you the each and every resource related, what you want, how you want, what are the mandatory field, and everything they will provide you. We no need to worry about you no need to write the program. You no need to struggle anything here. Suppose you want to create, suppose if I go to the S3, suppose for example, in S3 you have a lot of options like S3 object, S3 bucket creation, S3 resource, and S3 related all operations. Okay. If you go to the S3 bucket related operations, here you can create the bucket, you can manage the bucket, you can print the all bucket related operations. Okay. So bucket policies and like anything, just you just need to understand what you need. That's all. So like for example, if I go to the bucket access point creation and bucket cross regions, everything for every operation you have this thing. So the other option is I want to go for some other services like IAM user creation. You want to create a user, you want to create a role, you want to create something. Okay. So for every operation you can just select the resource name. That's all. So suppose, for example, if you go to the create group, you want to create a group, you want to add the role. So user creation. I want to create a user, for example. So you no need to write any program here. You have the every syntax. So you just need to copy and paste, and you just need to modify what parameters you want. What are the red one? The red one is your parameters. See, for example, you want to create a group using YAML group name, whatever the name, then what are the policy you want, like that. You want to go for an example also, they will give you the example also for each section. They will give you one example also for each section. So we just need to spend little bit time on this, how to create user, how to create a group, how to manage in IAM we have like IAM role creation, user creation, group creations and all like see role creation. We have access keys. You have someone ask you to create access keys using this. So that's all. You just need to provide the IAM access keys, properties, serial number, user. So the user name, that's all. Username, and you can able to create. So this way easily you can also manage this access keys and secret keys. So like I will spend one more day on this, okay? Because these are really, really important. Tomorrow we will discuss about some functions and but program wise, you guys need to spend time. That's all. The program. If you go example, also they will give you the example for each and every job. So anyone need to follow this guide only, right? So we just spend time on the this cloud formation, uh, cloud formation template guides. Okay. So Command line also you can do, like, yeah, no need of command line at this point. So just you can spend some time on the these CloudFormation template. Okay. So any questions here, anyone, about all these options, like how to manage and all? So users, servers, we have that. So in server related, you want to add a route. So example, we have the route. See, my route equal to route gateway. So where to where and all the points. You want to create a snapshot. You want to create a summary. So we want to create a gateway. So we have every action there is a format they provided. We just need to select the corresponding formation. You can update. You want to create elastic IP. They will give you example also. You just need to provide your information. That's all. Just copy paste and execute. That's all. Instance ID, which ID you want this, and you can provide the corresponding ID that will take the IP address. So any questions, anyone? So this is one more way of approach how to create your own templates in the drag and drop. You can go here and modify, and you can create your own, and you can change, modify in the existing one. And yeah, that's all I think for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about some functions, and we will see some real examples like what I have. We will update the different stacks, and we will update with different parameters. We'll execute the programs with all the parameters and that. So any questions, anyone? Everyone with me? People are going away, only 10 people out of 20 people. Yeah, good thing to be prepared. Okay. We go from
Eddie, can you share us the
Yes,
documentation?
we are here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Subham. Yes.
Venkat, can you share us the documentation which we have used for these templates and all? You are following some documentation.
I already shared with everyone. If you are not received, definitely ping me. I will share with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check them.
Yeah. Just check your drive, Google Drive. Otherwise, definitely I will share with you. Yeah. It is there actually in the drive. So it is easy. Only thing is we need to spend a little bit time. That's all. How much time you have the every minute? Sometime I will count myself like every minute. It is useful like that. That's why sometimes while talking also I will work parallel. Yeah, I don't want to waste even single minute. So any questions, anyone? Yeah. Thanks everyone.
What was that link on Google where we can find all the
Yeah, you can
commands?
just go to the Google and try one template, and they will give you the templates, all templates, like CloudFormation template for S3. Look for
Okay, okay.
S3 one template, right? If you go to the like S3 only, I mean Amazon one.